Welcome back to Worthington Model Railway. I haven't posted for a couple of weeks. I've been busy doing some stuff on the layout after my issues with the turbine. I just decided to relay some tracks, so I've been doing that. And in the process of doing that, I determined I was going to move one of my big display cases. You see behind me. It used to be upstairs with the loft with the layout, but I've now moved it downstairs. Right at the bottom of the stairs, so it's an easy thing to get stuff to move it. But I thought it would be fun to run some of these Locos. For the most part, everything that's in this display case is one of those limited edition Hornby train packs that I collected most of them, I suppose, in the 90s and early 2000s. We'll talk a little bit more about them in a minute. Few fun things here. Some of it was very much that stuff in the late 90s, early 2000s. Hornby were sort of getting better with some of what they were doing. We still had things like tender-driven Locos, and we had incorrect coaches, and we didn't necessarily have individual running numbers. There was often repeats on running numbers, but generally it was fun, and this stuff generally kind of ran. So I just thought it would be interesting today to put some of these to the test. Now, some of them are just a locomotive and 3 coaches, but I have a lot of additional coaches that I bought back at that time to extend some of these sets. So in some cases we'll run them as is, some cases we'll run them with extra. I have had to lubricate quite a lot of the Locos. These haven't probably run many of them in a few years, so they tend to sit in the display case, which is not that great. And I do have that fully operational DC loop on my layout, so I can run these around the DC loop. So let's go see how we get on running some of these. The Royal Scot, Lord Farringdon A4, in 3 LMS coaches. Back in the 90s, my son was Harry Potter mad, so I had to have Harry Potter trains. Here's the Hornby one. And we had to have the Bachmann one too. So rather than Hornby, here's a Bachmann limited edition set. This is the Cambrian Coast Express set, which consisted of 2 locomotives and 6 coaches. So I thought for fun I'd double head the Locos. Thanks for watching, and if you stayed this far, I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane looking at some older locomotives and rolling stock. You know, it's fun, and this stuff, even though it's all analog, DC, works great. It still runs. I enjoyed running it today. Made a change from the digital stuff. Please like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe button to the top right, and to the top left is another video.